Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. So, this may be my last morning message video for our distance learning, and it's kind of sad and kind of exciting at the same time. This time of year is always very bittersweet for me, which means that I feel happy that we've come to the end of the school year and that we get some time off for summer. But I also feel sad because I know that I have to give you guys up and let you go to first grade. And so that always makes me a little bit sad. And it makes it even a little bit more sad for me this year than usual because we can't be together in the classroom. So I love you guys so much. And let's get started with our activities today. So today you have a really fun, another virtual kind of field trip. You're going to get to go on the Finding Nemo Disney ride. So not in real life, but on the computer or on your tablet, you're going to get to go to a website that's going to take you through the Finding Nemo ride. It's going to talk a lot about ocean habitats. So a habitat is where an animal lives, right? So pay close attention to the things that you see because you're going to be creating your own kind of ocean habitat so animals can live there. Then you're also going to be doing your leveled readers today. So this will be your last leveled reader for kindergarten. So try your very best. I know you guys have been doing really awesome with sounding those words out and with paying close attention to your sight words. And you're going to be skip counting by tens. So there's going to be a hundreds chart. You're going to color in the numbers as you skip count and record yourself. And for writing, you're going to be writing about your favorite part of kindergarten. So there's some questions there or some things for you to fill in to talk about your favorite part of kindergarten. And today we're going to read a story called Whales, the Gentle Giants. And this is a little bit longer of a book, so I might skip around and not read everything. But whales are a really important part of ocean life, right? Because they eat those little tiny animals called plankton. And whales are kind of cool too, right? The things that we're going to learn about them are going to show that they're a really cool sea creature. Hundreds of years ago, people believed in sea monsters. All kinds of sea monsters. So look at some of those in there. One story was told about a man named Brendan. Brendan and his friends went to sea in a small boat. They sailed and sailed. Soon they were lost. At last they saw an island. "We are saved," cried Brendan. "Let's land right away. We will give thanks to God." Now, do you think that's an island that they're seeing right there? Brendan and his friends started to pray. Suddenly, the island began to move. It was alive. Was it a sea monster? No. The men were standing on the back of a whale. They were so scared, they jumped back into their boat, and off they went as fast as they could go. So it's pretty easy to see why they mistook it for an island, because it kind of looked like an island. Is this a true story? Probably not. But some whales are as big as small islands. The blue whale is the biggest of all whales. The blue whale is also the biggest animal in the world. A baby blue whale is even bigger than an elephant. So this is the baby blue whale, and there's an elephant. There are about 75 different kinds of whales. The sperm whale has a huge head. The male narwhal has one long twisted tooth. Sometimes this tooth grows to be 10 feet long. The pygmy sperm whale is one of the smallest whales. It is about the size of a canoe. That's still pretty big. People used to think that whales were a kind of fish, but a whale is not a fish. It cannot stay underwater all the time. A whale breathes through a hole in its head. This is called a blowhole, just like the dolphin. When a whale dives, it holds its breath. When it comes up, it breathes out. A big spout of spray comes out of its blowhole. Up it goes, high in the air. So remember, out of the dolphin, it came out at 100 miles per hour. I bet it comes out even faster from the whale blowhole. A whale is a mammal. just like a dog, just like a cat, just like you. A baby mammal grows inside its mother's body. This baby gray whale has just been born. Its mother and another whale quickly push the baby to the top of the water. They are helping the little whale take its first breath of air. The baby whale is called a calf. It drinks its mother's milk just as a human baby does. It weighs about 2,000 pounds, but to its mother, it is still her little baby. Usually whales are gentle, but not always. The mother gray whale will fight anything that tries to hurt her calf. I think any mama would do that. The whale calf cannot swim very fast. A big hungry shark is watching. It is waiting for a chance to attack. But the mother whale is keeping watch too. When she sees the shark, she rushes straight at it. So she's chasing it away. Other whales come to help. They swim between the shark and the baby. They are too big for the shark to attack. The shark is not very smart. Soon it is all mixed up. It gives up and swims away. The calf is safe. So they did their job. All winter long, the baby gray whale swims and plays in the warm waters off the coast of Mexico. But when spring comes, the gray whales are on the move. They will swim all the way to cold Arctic waters. Even the baby whale will make the long trip. They swim day and night, but sometimes even a whale gets tired. When the whales are sleepy, they lie on top of the water and take naps. After their long trip, the gray whales are very hungry. The cold water is filled with their favorite food, tiny sea animals, so small you would not think they could feed a whale, but they do. The whales open their mouths wide. Slurp, they take in lots of water. And lots of tiny sea animals too. Like many whales, the gray whale has no teeth. Instead, it has baleen. It works like a big strainer. When a whale spits out a mouthful of water, lots of the tiny sea animals stay caught in its baleen. They will be the whale's dinner. So this stuff coming down here. So instead of teeth, they have these long strips. People do not always know that whales make sounds. Sailors in submarines used to hear strange things, clickety-click-crack. The noises sounded like music from outer space. The sailors were surprised to learn that all those sounds were made by whales. Humpback whales make the strangest sounds of all. They seem to be singing. Humpbacks are funny looking. Their heads are covered with bumps, but the songs they sing are beautiful. Scientists have even recorded the songs of the humpbacks. What do the songs mean? So far, scientists are not sure. The most beautiful whale is the black and white orca. The orca does not have baleen. It has real teeth, big ones. The orca hunts big fish. It hunts seals too. It even hunts other whales. Orcas are also called killer whales. Sailors used to be afraid of them. Now this is interesting because the killer whale was also considered a dolphin. Today we know that orcas can become very tame. Orcas are the stars of many aquarium shows. They like to be petted. They love to do tricks. Orcas are very smart. Sometimes they even make up tricks and teach them to their trainers. Orcas do not hunt people, but for many years people hunted whales. Why? Mostly they wanted the whale's blubber. Ooh, we know what that is. Blubber is a kind of thick fat. It can be made into oil. Years ago, whale oil was burned in lamps. That's how people lit their houses. Ships spent many months at sea looking for whales. The hunters searched for whales in the cold seas of the far north. Sometimes the ships got stuck in the ice. Some never returned. Hunting whales was dangerous work. When they found a whale, the hunters chased it in small boats. They threw long spears called harpoons into the whale's back. The whale fought hard to get away. A frightened whale could overturn a boat. So many whales were killed that few were left. People started to worry about saving the whales. Laws were passed to protect whales. Today, most people who follow whales only want to watch them. Scientists watch whales to learn about their lives in the sea. Whale watching is also fun. Whales seem to like watching people too. They will swim and play around a boat for a long time. If you go whale watching, you might even see a whale jump high in the air. Why do whales jump? No one knows. Maybe they jump just because it feels so good to be a whale. Well, actually, that book wasn't as long as I thought, so we got to read the whole thing. All right, guys, so I hope you learned a lot about whales, and I cannot wait to see you today for our 11:30 Zoom call. Bye, guys.